Welcome back to my channel. This is Nancy from Nancy's World, and on yesterday's video what we did was we learned how to do a slip knot and how to chain stitch. Today we're going to continue. We're going to learn the following stitch, the next stitch after the chain stitch, the next basic stitch, and that's called a single crochet. Okay, now I had asked you to keep doing the chain stitches until you made a chain as long as you'd like it to be. And here we have a chain. This is called a chain. It's the little braid, okay? And mine isn't very long. Got about 50 stitches in here. And it's about, I'd say about a foot long, okay? So what we're going to do now is with your crochet hook in the loop that you were working on, we will continue this way. Grab your yarn, grab your work, grab your hook, and this is how we start. For a single crochet, you're going to look at your little chain stitches, and each little V that you see is a stitch, okay? Every single little V that we made is a stitch. So here we have 1 stitch, 2, 3 stitches, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. Every little V is a stitch. So this is how we do it. For a single crochet, you will take your hook with your initial loop on it, and you will go into the next stitch, not the stitch where your loop is coming from, because if you do that, that's just going to pretty much undo what we just did. So we don't want to do that. We want to go to the second stitch. This is your loop. This will be your first stitch, and this is your second stitch. So we're going to go to the second stitch. We will put in our hook, yarn over, pull it through, and now you've got 2 loops on your hook. Then we're going to yarn over again, and we're going to go through both loops. That is a single crochet. Let's do it again. On the next stitch, not the one that you just worked on. This is the one we just worked on. We're going to go to the next stitch. That's this one right here. Okay, just worked on this one. Now we're going to work on this one. Again, go into the stitch with your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now you've got 2 loops on your hook. Remember to always hold on to your project down here. This is going to help you keep everything under control. Okay? Yarn over, pull through both loops. That's another single crochet. That's 2. Let's do it again. Next stitch, go in, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both loops. Next stitch, go in, with your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up through both loops. Next stitch, go in, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through both loops. These are all single crochets. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. Let's continue. Next stitch, go in with your hook, yarn over, pull up a stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over through both loops. Go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up through both loops. Next stitch, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up through both loops. And there you have it. These are single crochets. So I want you to continue practicing single crocheting into each one of the little chain stitches that you did from your previous lesson. If you're still practicing your chain stitches, that's okay. Just continue practicing that until you're comfortable. When you have a nice long tail, maybe pull it apart and then start all over again. Do a new slip knot. Do a new slip knot and start start chain stitching again. Have another nice long tail. When you're comfortable doing that, breaking it apart and doing it over and breaking it apart and doing it over, move on to your single stitches, your single crochets. Tomorrow we're going to work on a new stitch, which is the one that would follow this one. Okay? So I want you to practice your chain stitches and I want you to practice your single crochets. Okay? And when you're comfortable, move on to lesson number 3. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I look forward to our next time together. Bye-bye.